Everyone wants to learn this piece. In order to learn to play a piece like that, though, you have to learn pedaling on the piano. Now, if you notice, the piano has 3 pedals. Some pianos only have 2. The middle one is not used very much, so we won't talk about it today. This pedal on the far left is used to make the music sound softer. It's called the una quarter pedal. It's not used very much either, and we won't really discuss that today either. But this pedal right here, the sustain pedal, the damper pedal, or sometimes called the sostenuto pedal, is used quite frequently on the piano. It lifts up the little dampers inside the keyboard so that notes can ring instead of just stopping. When I lift my foot up, you can hear that the music stops. So that adds a lot. And you've probably already tried it and used it with your teacher in some of the other pieces, but today we're going to learn how to do it properly, and I'm going to teach you a pedaling exercise. The idea behind the pedal is that we can sustain the notes without necessarily holding on to the keys. But we don't want to use it too much, or otherwise our notes would all sound blurred together like this. So you can see that that doesn't sound very good. So we want to know when to lift the pedal and put it back down. And this is how you begin to practice your pedaling exercise. I just take 3 notes like this, which we call a triad, and I'm going to move them up and down the keyboard this way. It doesn't matter which one I play, I'm just going from one to the next. Now, when I put my foot down on the pedal, I can play this note. This note will hold until I get to the next chord. When I push my hand down here, I want to lift my foot up and then put it back down so it holds the next chord. Same thing. I'm going to go up, down, and then put my foot back down. I'm going to lift my foot and put it back down. Lift my foot and put it back down. Lift and put down. You can try the same thing with your left hand. It's held. This is the trickiest part because as this comes down, my foot must come up. As long as I'm holding this, the dampers are up and I have time to put my foot back down. And I can do it like that. So what you want to do is practice this every day until it becomes automatic. Be careful when you play your pedal. Your heel should always be on the floor. The weight of your body should be on your heel, and your pedal should be played with the ball of your foot, not your toes, just to give you more control. So practice your pedaling exercises so that you can learn to play the piano clearly